going to talk about is what is a disciple and what is discipleship. Okay? And today I'm going to use what they call the KWL Method of Teaching Strategy. And some of you might be familiar with it. Daniel said they use it all the time in his class. So we're going to use it today. And the K stands for know. What do you know about discipleship or being a disciple? And the W stands for want. What do you want to know about discipleship? Okay? So you can say know, want, and then learn. What do you want, or what have you learned? And what more have you learned even after we share some materials with you? Okay, so we'll write all that down. But what we're going to do is we're going to begin here in our first part of our lesson. And I'm going to ask openly here, everybody to be involved, to just give your responses. What do you know about discipleship? Or being a disciple? What do you know? Just tell me what you think you know, at least.
They were with Jesus?
Whether it's right or wrong, I'm not here to discover that today, right now. But yeah, go ahead.
They were with Jesus?
With Jesus, okay. So the disciples were with Jesus. Okay. Okay, anybody else? What do you know?
We're his followers.
We're his followers, okay? Disciples are followers, okay? Followers. Of course, of Jesus.
We're professors.
Professors? Okay. Professors in what? Professors?
As opposed to deniers.
Okay. Not like a teacher,
No,
but
like,
profess.
Yeah, professing.
Faith.
Yeah.
Faith? Okay. Professors. So professor. I better not put professors because you get the wrong meaning.
Right, right.
Professing.
Yeah,
faith.
professing, yes.
Okay. What else? Anybody else can tell us what you know about being a disciple or disciples?
Someone who is learning.
Who's learning? So a person who is learning.
Apprenticeship.
Person is learning. That's good.
Is learning. And you said apprenticeship?
It's the same thing.
Same thing?
Isn't the same thing as learning and apprenticeship?
Well, it's, okay.
Learning while you work.
While you work. So it's a little different.
We have to,
I'm going to put it down because it's a word that came out. Apprenticeship. Okay, anybody else?
we have to have a desire.
A desire.
Well, that's like a want. You know, you want to want. But
Yeah.
It's a desire to want to win God's heart.
Okay. So a desire to want God in your heart. Okay. Got it. To want God in your heart. Okay. Anybody else?
Type of shares what they know about with others. They share.
They share with others. Okay. What they know. Share what they know. Okay. With others. Okay. So they're like a witness. That would be another
Witness.
witnessing. Would be a synonym to that. Okay. Anybody else? Are we kind of, so that's what we know, right? As a group. That's what we know. Okay? We'll leave it there. Now we're going to discuss the second part of this method in teaching, and that is what you want to know about discipleship. What do you want to know? Questions that you want to know. And we'll write them down here, okay?
What we need to do, right?
What do we need to do? What do disciples need to do?
When do we start?
Okay, when do we start? You guys are very smart. When do we start? Okay? So there's one. I'll put a... Any others? Anything else you want to know about?
How long will it take?
How long will it take? Okay. How long will it take?
And when are we ready?
When are we ready to be disciples? Okay. When are we ready to be disciples? Okay. Anything else? What else do you want to know about discipleship?
Who do
Who do we
we reach?
Who?
Where do we go?
Where do we go? Okay. Where does a disciple go? Where does a disciple go? Okay. Any others? Pretty well exhausted it. We've done the every W. What, where, when. No who's.
How?
And better how. But that's okay. We're covered? We're okay with that? Is that what you want to learn? Okay. We'll stop at that point then. So what I've decided to do, I want to get you in groups again. I've got some material. So what we are going to do is when you go through the material, and after you've read it, or you can do it while you're reading it. I tend to do things while I'm reading, write things down. But you can do it whichever way is comfortable with you. When you read the material, then you need to look, are these true? Is all what has been said here factual? And sometimes it won't be in our material, but you can, maybe you have a good opinion as to why or why not that should not be there, or that should be there. And then you need to answer those questions from the material. Now, there might be some of the questions that aren't covered in this material, and that's fine. We'll look at those also. Okay? So what we'll do is divide up into the same groups. That would be the simplest way to do it in our previous session. And what we have here, I've got 4 copies here, so I want to share that with you. You might have to pair up to do it, and if you guys can pair up, and maybe we'll do this in pairs. That would be probably the best, because I only got 4 sets. Eva, if you want to go with Dennis, and then Peter will go with Shannon, and then Rachel, if you want to go with Mom.
So we have to read this and answer these questions, is that what it is?
Yeah, and I've got some more material. It's a little shorter. When you're done that, let me know, because I've got a little bit more material.
Yeah, I guess we could do.
Yeah, just do it in pairs. That's probably going to work the best here. Okay? Just kind of read through it and see how it goes.
You want to read
Okay,
history of